Goku vs. Dragon God Zalama finally happens. Goku Reborn Part 16. Previously on Goku Reborn. Goku combines God Bind with instant transmission. And just like that, every single one of the nanomachines, the millions, billions, trillions, even more of the Tuffle machine lifeforms that had spread across Universe 7, is teleported to Zeno's palace, which exists beyond the boundaries of the 12 universes. Okay, now what? Goku scratches his head.
What happened? Suddenly nothing overlaps with our frame of reference. Is this outside the causality of the universe?
The nanomachines are confused. Goku sighs. You know, I told you to fight me one-on-one, but you keep messing up by involving everyone else. What was that thing about trying to merge with the universe? So dumb.
Dumb? Nobody wants to hear that from you, Son Goku.
The nanomachines make a good point. Indeed, bringing all these out here beyond the 12 universes was certainly not something I'd call wise or even clever, Son Goku. The Grand Priest declares as he materializes in front of Goku. It's you! Goku smiles.
Who are you? And where are we?
The nanomachines ask. This is the Omni King's palace, and I am formally known as the Grand Minister to the Omni King. The Grand Priest speaks with a calm, gentle voice, though the aura radiating from him is so absolute that neither Goku nor the nanomachines say another word. Meanwhile, back on planet Goku, Piccolo is panicking.
What now, Whis? Judging by your serious expression, the Omni King and the Grand Priest could spell trouble for Goku. Is there nothing we can do?
It's the Zeno Palace, Whis replies with a sigh. We can only hope for the best, or accept the worst. Besides, it would take me 2 days to get there.
Wait, then how did Goku get there so fast? If it takes you 2 days, shouldn't instant transmission work the same way? And he even took all those artificial machines with him.
Piccolo asks a good question. True, instant transmission doesn't normally work like that. Goku must have combined it with another technique. I'm not entirely sure which one, but the way he teleported himself along with all the Tuffle nanomachines is similar to the Kai technique used by the Supreme Kais. It allows instant travel anywhere in any universe, even beyond, to the Zeno Palace, without any limitation whatsoever, Whis explains.
Kai? How did the idiot manage that?
Piccolo shakes his head. He must have evolved his instant transmission subconsciously, Whis continues. Even though Goku doesn't understand the power of having the disposition of the great sage, he is one. Piccolo recalls Goku talking about improving his instant transmission, and then looks at Whis.
Great sage again, huh? Can you tell me more about this?
Before Whis can answer, Supreme Kai, Shin, and Kibito arrive looking so panicked that Piccolo sort of calms down.
What just happened? Something caused a glitch across the entire universe,
Shin asks, looks around, and sees a number of collapsed Saiyans on the ground, with some having full-on mental breakdowns.
Don't worry about that. For now, use your healing powers on the Saiyans. If there's still a tomorrow for this universe, we'll have to fix this planet and have the Saiyans pledge loyalty to a new, more reasonable king.
Piccolo looks at Bardock. Bardock meets his gaze, and then looks down at Guine's body in his arms. Shin surveys the mental health situation at planet Goku and asks Kibito to heal the Saiyans. Kibito gets started on it immediately. Supreme Kai Shin, can you take me to the Zeno Palace? Whis then asks in a polite tone.
Take me too, Piccolo adds.
What? Is this a joke? I think you meant Zeno Palace and not the Zeno Palace, right? Shin overreacts like usual. Suddenly, the scene cuts back to the Zeno Palace. The Grand Priest looks at Goku and asks, all right, can you explain why you came here, Son Goku? And why did you bring these? Goku scratches his head again. I wasn't thinking clearly. I guess I didn't want to involve another universe, so I just locked onto the most out-of-the-way spot I could think of. Wait, did I mess up? The Grand Priest laughs a little. Not at all. After all, it is also this boundless, reckless nature of yours that led to your rebirth. Wait, what? You know about that too? Goku is kind of surprised. Never mind that. We'll have a proper conversation inside. First, let me take care of these. I cannot allow anything not authorized to remain in the vicinity of the Zeno Palace. The Grand Priest declares, as he raises a hand and quietly uses Eradicate. And then, just as Goku yells, "Wait, no! Don't destroy them!" the Grand Priest responds, "It's already been done." Goku clenches his fists and watches in stunned silence, as with just a single poof, they're all gone. Gone, poofed into nothingness. "What's wrong, Son Goku? You look tense," the Grand Priest asks. "I promised that as King of the Saiyans, I'd take responsibility and bring justice to the Tuffle people," Goku starts, but the Grand Priest cuts him off. "That's not the correct response, Son Goku. When I asked about why you brought these here, you said you weren't thinking clearly. I simply saved you the trouble. Come on, inside. It may be a little early, but now that you're here, let's have you meet him." Goku follows him inside and notices that the throne is empty and the 2 Zeno guards aren't there either. "Hold on, is Zin Chan not here?" he asks. The Grand Priest simply points upward. Goku looks up, and there, floating high above, surrounded by his guards on either side, Zeno is seen sleeping inside a translucent bubble. "Whoa, he's asleep? I couldn't sense any presence at all." Goku is a bit caught off guard. "Asleep? I'm not sure that's the right word. But yes, Son Goku, the Omni King is resting. He's been like this since that day over 13 years ago," the Grand Priest declares in a quiet, somewhat polite, but incredibly imposing tone. Goku breaks the awkward tension with some laughter. "Haha, I see. So he sleeps for a long time, kinda like Lord Beerus." "I see. So you haven't realized what's going on. He's been asleep since the day you were reborn, Son Goku," the Grand Priest replies. "Wait, for real?" Goku scratches his head. "Yes, for real," the Grand Priest nods. "But why? Did I do something to him?" Goku is confused. "Not at all. His sleep is simply this multiverse's way of giving you time to mature. Once you've grown as the great sage equal to heaven, he will awaken again," the Grand Priest explains. "The great sage equal to heaven thing again? Do you know what that means?" Goku asks, while recalling the 2 moments when Porunga and Shinron called him the great sage. "There's someone better to ask this question." The Grand Priest replies and points to the left. There stands Zalama, the man known as the Dragon God. Zalama meets Goku's gaze, and suddenly the space around them shifts. An endless white domain stretches in every direction, with nothing in sight in any direction whatsoever. It's a pure, endlessly white liminal space. Goku seems to be in a state of trance when Zalama speaks.
"Welcome to my domain, Son Goku. I've been waiting to meet you."
"Who are you, buddy? You remind me of Piccolo. Are you a Namekian?" Goku asks.
Haha, I guess it depends on what you mean by Namekian. Anyway, Son Goku, I've been watching over you since you transformed into Super Saiyan God against Frieza. You're an interesting fellow, but right now I can tell you're feeling down. Is it because of what the Grand Priest did to the nano-machines? You do realize they weren't supposed to exist, right?
Zalama initiates some small talk. Goku is quiet for a few seconds, and then with his head pointed down, he speaks. "I asked for a one-on-one. I promised justice for the Tuffles. So if it just ends like this, I'll be just a liar. Plus, unlike my previous life, I feel personally responsible for the actions of the Saiyans. The least I can do is face it head on. That's why I wanted a one-on-one fight."
I see. You have a lot on your mind. How about we spar a little, and feel each other out, Zalama suggests.
"Really? You're strong, right?"
Goku gets excited. Strong is a weak word, but if you want a yes or no, then yes, I am strong, Zalama declares with a grin on his face.
Goku is beyond excited. He has no idea who Zalama is. In fact, he thought that this Piccolo-looking gentleman would be boring, but now he cannot contain his excitement. He powers up, transforms into Super Saiyan, and takes his stance.
"All right, come,"
Zalama declares. In the blink of an eye, Goku appears right in front of Zalama's face and launches a fast, powerful jab aimed at his chest. But before Goku's fist ever makes contact with Zalama's body, an invisible force repels him. Goku is violently thrown back, and his Super Saiyan hair falls back to black. He rubs his shoulder. "Whoa! What was that? I didn't even see you move!" Goku sounds more amazed than hurt. Zalama laughs.
"Huh, I was looking forward to this. Don't tell me that's all you've got, Son Goku. Come on, I want to see that red hair. Use your Super Saiyan God."
Goku accepts the challenge. His body flares with a crimson aura as he ignites Super Saiyan God. Once transformed, he launches a relentless barrage of punches, kicks, elbows, and strikes from every angle imaginable. In under a minute, Goku lands an estimated 10,000 random unpredictable attacks, with a level of speed that practically warps the space itself. And yet, Every single strike is dodged or evaded flawlessly, with barely any movements whatsoever.